Making AI tools and resources useful for the PTC, but also I want to go back to a point you raised about, we are not necessarily into digital AI technology, digital tools into practice. And you can see it in the exhibition at the Museum of Modern Art. So I don't think she defines herself as a digital artist or a non-digital artist. She's an artist who, uses tools that enhances her work and contributes to the development of her practice. And it's the same for artists in Rwanda, I would have to say, or in the region. It's like thinking about how AI tools and technologies can support their practices, whether they are fully in the digital realm or not in the digital realm. When it comes to the support that it has provided to our own institution and to the artists that we serve, I would say that AI-assisted translation models has really been hugely beneficial for artists whose English is not their first language and they want to apply to a specific, let's say an open call that recently launched at the INS, but they do not necessarily have all the language to do so. Maybe an AI-assisted translation model can convey this message. Doesn't mean that they completely change the nature of the work, but that is a resource that truly benefits their work. That's the one model, and then we also created our own pipeline when we created this process of managing much of our work. So I hope I answered your question.
Yeah, thank you. And actually, it's very interesting that you brought up Judy Meredith, but she was brought in by BMW to have her art represent the technological forefront. I'm just going to open it and ask if any of you have any questions to ask each other. Melanie, you're raring to go?
I think what struck me about all of our comments is when it comes back actually, back to the keynote and thinking about trust. You picked up on this, Claire, about how the relationship between creative practitioners and tech companies and what they bring to each other. And I think I found it interesting seeing those different similarities and differences between our answers here. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is kind of what my big takeaway is, thinking about the absolute imperative of trust.
Who rose with extraordinary courage to lead the war of the Gold Stool, or the Golden Stool in 1901. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is no coincidence that Omena Ama Mensah, the great-great-great-granddaughter of this indomitable obsidian heroine, carries the same fire in her veins. Through the Omena Foundation Chainmakers, she's weaving together a Polish heritage and Asante royal lineage into a powerful force for transformation through art, business, and philanthropy. One that will impact Africa and the world. Today, Asante fights no wars, but Asantes are doing incredible, amazing things throughout the world. And at this global center is the Asante King, Otumfuo, the pillar of peace. And for 27 years, as the 16th King of Asante, through his charitable foundations in education, health, and arts, he has made real impact on his subjects and produced countless professionals in many disciplines. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, with the greatest respect and humility, I now invite you to be upstanding as we welcome Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. Otumfuo with a round of applause. Thank you so much, Fawad. Thank you so much. Please remain seated. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, firstly, on behalf of Omina, Mensa, and Rafael Rosca, and the Omina Foundation, welcome you once again as we prepare to receive our illustrious King, Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II. But before that, may I take this opportunity to welcome the exemplary and plenipotentiary ambassador of Ghana to the Czech Republic and North Macedonia, including Poland, Her Excellency Teresa J. Mensah. And Nana Afe Apente, our Paramount Chief of Pompata. And all other protocols are observed. Now is the time to welcome onto the stage to give his address the 16th Asantehene Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II.
Greetings from the people of Ghana, and especially from my president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama.
Sure.
I stand before you today not merely as a traditional ruler, but as a custodian of memory,
Sure.
a servant of my people, and a believer in the power of nations to transform history into hope.
Sure.
We meet under a theme that is both timely and profound, from shared history to future partnership.
Sure.
Africa and Poland are ready to build together.
Sure.
This theme speaks to the past, it speaks to the present, most importantly, it speaks to the future we must now create with courage, honesty, and imagination.
Sure.
I thank the Omina Foundation for the invitation extended to me to be the keynote speaker. And I'm grateful to Omina and her husband, Rafael, for the reception given me and my delegation so far.
Sure.
I've known people who carry 2 centuries, 2 countries inside them. It is not always comfortable. 2 sets of expectations, 2 languages, 2 histories that do not always speak kindly of each other. But those who learn to hold both and draw honestly from both become something the world needs very badly.
Sure.
They become bridges. Omina is a bridge. And she has spent her life making sure that bridge is wide enough for others to cross. That is why I accepted her invitation today.
Sure.
Not as a protocol visit, as a recognition that this particular bridge is worth walking across, and that the conversation it was built to carry is long overdue.
Sure.
Fortunately, she has a loving and supportive husband complementing what she does. Thank you, Rafa, my son-in-law.
Sure.
Poland and Africa may appear on the map to be separated by distance. Yet history teaches us that distance is never the true measure of a relationship.
Sure.
Nations are drawn together by shared values, shared struggles, shared ambitions, and shared dreams.
Sure.
Poland knows what it means to defend identity. Poland knows what it means to rise after adversity. Poland knows the value of culture, faith, family, sacrifice, and national dignity.
Sure.
Africa too knows these things. Ghana knows these things. Asante knows these things.
Sure.
Our histories may not be identical, but they speak to one another. Poland has endured occupation, division, war, and reconstruction. Africa has endured slavery, colonialism, exploitation, and the unfinished struggle for economic justice.
Sure.
Yet neither Poland nor Africa accepted that suffering. Accepted that suffering should be the final chapter of our history.
Sure.
We survived. We rebuilt. We remembered who we were. And today, we are called not only to remember, but to build.
Sure.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the world is changing. The global order is being reshaped before our eyes. Old assumptions are being questioned. New centers of growth are emerging. Supply chains are being reconsidered. Food security, energy security, digital transformation, industrialization, climate resilience, and youth employment have become central questions for every serious nation.
Sure.
In this changing world, Africa is not asking to be pitied. Africa is not asking to be treated as an afterthought. Africa is saying we are ready to partner, to produce, to trade, to innovate, and to build.
Sure.
And Poland, with this remarkable journey from struggle to resilience, from tradition to industrial strength, from history to modern European influence, is well placed to become a serious and trusted partner.
Sure.
But the partnership must be different from the old extractive relationships. Partnership must be rooted in respect. It must be built on mutual benefit. It must create value on both sides. It must move beyond raw materials and finished imports. It must involve technology, skills, industry, finance, education, agriculture, health, culture, and human connection.
Sure.
Africa has land. Poland has technology.
Sure.
Africa has young people. Poland has industrial experience. Africa has markets. Poland has manufacturing capability. Africa has minerals, food, potential, creativity, and cultural confidence. Poland offers engineering, logistics, education, agriculture, and access to the European market.
Sure.
Together, we can create something powerful.
Sure.
When I speak of Africa, I speak of a continent of immense possibility. By the middle of this century, Africa will be home to one of the biggest and youngest populations in the world.
Sure.
That is not a burden, it is a blessing if we invest in it wisely.
Sure.
Our youth do not want speeches alone. They want skills. They want jobs. They want dignity. They want opportunity. They want to be able to stay at home and build meaningful lives. rather than risk their lives across deserts and seas in search of hope elsewhere.
Sure.
If Europe wishes to address migration, it must help create opportunities in Africa. If Africa wishes to retain its youth, then African leaders must create conditions to enterprise, innovation, agriculture, manufacturing, and decent work. This is where Poland and Africa can meet. Let us build vocational and technical partnerships. Let Polish companies work with African universities and technical institutes. Let us create exchange programs for engineers, doctors, nurses, agricultural scientists, ICT specialists, and entrepreneurs. Let us move from ceremonial diplomacy to practical cooperation.
Sure.
A young Ghanaian trained in modern manufacturing, agri-processing, robotics, renewable energy, or medical technology is not only an African asset,
Sure.
it become a bridge between continents. Agriculture must be central to our partnership. Africa has vast arable land, but too often we export raw produce and import finished food.
Sure.
This must change. Poland has deep experience in agriculture, food processing, machinery, cold chain systems, packaging, and quality standards. These are areas where partnership can produce immediate results.
Sure.
Let Polish investors not view Africa solely as a market for finished goods. Come and build factories, come and establish processing centers, come and partner with our farmers, come and create value chains that make African farmers wealthy and Polish investors successful.
Sure.
In Ghana, and particularly in Asantewaa, we have cocoa, vegetables, fruits, grains, poultry potential, and a growing appetite for agro-industrial transformation.
Sure.
We need investment not only in production, but in storage, processing, branding, and export.
Sure.
The future of agriculture is not the hoe and cutlass alone. It is science, irrigation, mechanization, data, climate-smart technology, and disciplined market access. Poland can be a partner in this transformation.
Sure.
Partnership must also embrace industry. Africa cannot remain a supplier of raw materials forever. We cannot continue exporting minerals and importing mineral products. We cannot continue exporting timber and importing furniture. We cannot continue exporting cocoa and importing chocolate. This is not destiny, it is policy failure.
Sure.
What policy has failed to do, vision and partnership can correct. Polish industries can find in Africa not only a place to sell, but also to manufacture. Let us explore joint ventures in pharmaceuticals, medical equipment, agricultural machinery, construction materials, textiles, renewable energy components, digital tools, and light manufacturing.
Sure.
The African Continental Free Trade Area has opened a new horizon. A company that invests wisely in Ghana does not invest only in a country of about 30 million people. It positions itself within a continental market of over 1.4 billion people.
Sure.
Ghana is stable. Ghana is democratic. Ghana is a gateway, and Asantewaa at the heart of Ghana is a land of enterprise, culture, gold, agriculture, education, and human energy.
Sure.
I invite you to look carefully at Kumasi. Look at our investors. Look at our hospitals. Look at our artisans. Look at our traders. And look at our young people. Look at the central position of Asantewaa in Ghana's commercial life. There is work to be done, and there is room for serious partners.
Sure.
We must also speak of education. No nation rises above the quality of its human capital. Poland's own history demonstrates the power of education in national renewal. Africa must make education not merely a social science, but a social service, but an economic strategy. At the Otumfuo Education Fund, we have sought to give young people the chance to dream beyond poverty.
Job.
Many children who might have been lost to circumstance have found a path to education.
Job.
But the challenge is greater than any one fund, any one kingdom, or any one government. I therefore call for Poland Africa scholarships in science, engineering, medicine, agriculture, digital technology, and cultural studies.
Job.
I call for partnership between Polish universities and African universities. I call for joint research, faculty exchange, student exchange, and innovation hubs.
Job.
Let us build knowledge corridors between Warsaw, Krakow, and Gdansk, Kumasi, Accra, Lagos, Nairobi, and Kigali, Johannesburg, and beyond.
Job.
When knowledge travels, prosperity follows. Health is another field where our partnership can save lives. Africa needs robust health systems. We need medical equipment, diagnostics, pharmaceutical production, digital health platforms, hospital management systems, specialist training. Poland has experience and capacity in health sciences, medical education, and technology. As a people, we learned during the COVID-19 pandemic that no nation is safe until all nations are safe.
Job.
Health security is not charity. Care and hospital infrastructure. A
Job.
partnership that saves lives is a partnership blessed by God. There's another area close to my heart, and that's culture. Culture is not entertainment alone. Culture is identity. Culture is memory. Culture is diplomacy. And culture is soft power. Culture is the soul of the people.
Job.
Poland has a proud cultural transition. Africa has deep cultural wealth. Asante has a civilization rooted in governance, symbolism, art, gold, cloth, music, language, and philosophy.
Job.
When we exchange cultures, we do more than perform for one another. We understand one another. We
Job.
remove suspicion. We humanize diplomacy. We create friendships where politics alone may be insufficient. I dream of a Polish cultural festival in Kumasi and Accra and other cities in Africa. I dream of Asante cultural exhibitions in Warsaw and Krakow.
Job.
I dream of museum partnerships, heritage research, film collaborations, music exchange, and creative industry investments.
Job.
The cathedral of Asante and the cultural textiles of Poland may come from different looms, but they both tell stories of identity. The drumbeat of Africa and the music of Poland may have different rhythms, but both carry the heartbeat of a people. Let us use culture to open doors that commerce can walk through.
Job.
Investment requires trust. Trust requires consistency. Consistency requires institutions.
Job.
Africa must do its part. We must improve governance. We must protect contracts. We must fight corruption. We must make land acquisition transparent. We must provide reliable infrastructure. We must support the rule of law. We must create environments where investors can work with confidence and where local communities also benefit.
Job.
And this, I can assure you, Ghana is on the right path to that.
Job.
But investors too must do their part. They do not come to Africa with short-term thinking. Do not come only to take. Do not come with projects that leave communities poorer.
Job.
Come with respect. Come with patience. Come with local partners. Come with the technology transfer. Come with training. Come with training. And come with environmental responsibility. Come with a long view.
Job.
The best investment is not the one that makes profit alone. It is the one that makes profit and leaves dignity behind.
Job.
Let me speak plainly. Africa has had many promises. We have seen many conferences. We have attended many forums. We have listened to many declarations. But our people no longer need beautiful communities that do not change lives.
Job.
The time has come for practical action. For this meeting, let there be a Poland-Africa Business Council with a clear sector priorities. Let there be a Ghana-Poland investment desk. Let there be trade missions not only to capital, but to regions and production centers. Let there be financing instruments for small and medium enterprises. Let there be support for women entrepreneurs. Let there be youth innovation programs. And let there be annual reporting on what has been achieved. Let us measure partnership not by applause, but by factories built, jobs created, farms modernized, students trained, hospitals equipped, contracts signed, and communities transformed.
Jump.
There is wisdom in the Asante tradition that says, Tikron Kwejina, that means one head does not consume the council.
Jump.
No nation can solve the problems of this century alone. Not Poland, not Ghana, not any African country, not Europe, not America, and not China. The challenges are interconnected, and so must be the solutions. From security in Africa, food security in Africa affects migration in Europe. Energy transition in Europe affects mineral policy in Africa. Conflict in one region affects prices in another. Climate change respects no passports. Technology connects all of us, but inequality threatens all of us.
Jump.
Therefore, partnership is no longer a luxury. It is a necessity. Poland and Africa must not wait for others to define our relationship. We must define it ourselves.
Jump.
The Asante Kingdom has always understood the value of alliance. Our history is one of statecraft, diplomacy, trade, courage, and adaptation. We preserved our identity not by closing our eyes to the world, but by engaging the world from a position of dignity.
Jump.
That is the spirit in which I come to Poland.
Jump.
I come not to ask Poland to do Africa what Africa must do for itself. I come to say, let us build together. Let us build industries. Let us build schools. Let us build hospitals. Let us build farms. Let us build technology centers. Let us build cultural bridges. Let us build trust. Let us build prosperity. And above all, let us build a future in which our children will say that when the opportunity came, we did not waste it.
Jump.
Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, future belongs to those who prepare for it.
Jump.
Africa is prepared. Poland is prepared. The moment is before us. Let's move from history to hope. Let us move from goodwill to action. Let us move from speeches to structures. Let us move from contact to contracts. Let us move from friendship to shared prosperity. May this meeting mark not the end of a conversation, but the beginning of a chapter. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Majesty, thank you. And I invite Raphael and Omena onto the stage to share a few words. Thank you. You may be seated.
It's a great honor to have you here. Thank you for a beautiful speech, and thank you for opening a new chapter between our nation. And I'm so grateful and so happy that together we're beginning a new journey.
Your Majesty, I think last 24 hours, for me personally, was something something happened that is transformative for the way of thinking about the future between Europe and Africa. I think Poland and Ghana specifically, we are showing the right path of transformation, the right path of admiring democracy, freedom, independence, and also sharing the same values. As, like you rightly said, we need to focus on win-win scenarios. It's like in the business, and most of the people here, they touch a little bit of business, or in their DNA is the business. As I rightly observed, listening to your speech, Your Majesty, business, culture, philanthropy, art are the best bridges connecting people. If we connect people in a proper way, we can do a lot together. And let me say one single sentence. You are always very warmly welcomed to Poland. Not only for business, not only for doing diplomacy, but also to meet more friends who will support the vision of connecting Europe with Africa through connection between Poland and Ghana. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Trust.
Thank you very much, Your Majesty. Thank you very much for facilitating that. And may I say thank you very much for a speech which has left an indelible print on my heart as an African. I stand here so proudly. Africa does not stand there with our hands begging. Africa stands as an equal partner. And it has to be acknowledged that the history that we share might not be the prettiest, but our future, we are all authors of our future together. And I really thank you again, Your Majesty. Those words have gone straight to my heart, and I trust, looking at all of you, that it has touched a string of so many of our hearts.
I'm going to be a brave man today. Yes, I'm going to be a brave man today. I will try to, because Your Majesty, you said about two rhythms. Actually, if you're going to take your left hand, all of you, Your Majesty, Omen Arafo, and all of you guys, left hand, and put it here, on the left side, we all going to hear one rhythm. This is a rhythm of our hearts. And I do believe that our hearts can build something special between Poland and Ghana. Beautiful bridge. Thank you very much. And now, very special moment. We would like to ask for some thoughts, for some conversation, and we're going to invite you for a coffee break. Yes, yes. We'll have 15 minutes. See you soon. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please the room, and we'll follow to enjoy a coffee and conversations, but please let's give the world delegation a chance to make their way. Thank you very much. Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you to all of you.
Black Vouch.
Bring your calabash, everybody, Maroko,
Africa from Ghana to study in Poland, but also many architects, engineers, and artists went to
Ghana and
so we want to reveal
so many Polish people, lecturers, and to come and teach in Ghana. And Omena's father and others also got scholarships to come here to study.
And that's how the story has started. We want to now reveal, reconnect.
Reconnect this scholarship program. And
because at the moment it's around 100 students only coming to Poland and study from Africa.
100?
100. But at that time, during that really amazing program, was about 2,000-3,000 students coming from Africa.
Every year.
Every year.
Enough.
So it's not enough. So we really believe that after this beautiful journey and Your Majesty trip here to Poland, we will reconnect this relation also on that sector in terms of the education.
In this context, I'm really open to cooperate because we have the military academy and military technical academy and in another domain, and we are open to invest in this program. Maybe one part of this students could participate in our university, in our academy. We have in Warsaw, in Gdynia, in Wrocław, in other cities on a really high level and really important because it's logistic, it is a cyber, it is the new technology, AI, and open mind institutes, open mind scholarship.
And also what is important in Kumasi with the kingdom of Ashanti tribe, is one of the most important universities in whole sub-Saharan Africa. So I think this is also an important part of our conversation to match the Polish universities with Omenakomia technical
Whose student is the Polish lecturers teaching electrical engineering?
I'm a medical doctor, I'm a PhD, I graduated medicine in Krakow, and then in this area we can cooperate too. We are ready to cooperate, and once again I will say it during my presentation, but what our host doing here to show what's mean Ghana, what's mean Africa in this time, in our times, and it is not only about our history, but it is all, of course, about future for the young generation. For Poland, for Europe, it is important to be in Africa, to invest in Africa, and we can lose the chance to give this opportunity only to China, because we know China is everywhere in Africa. We know exactly, and you have a difficult history with some African countries, a really difficult history with some European countries. With Poland, no.
Yes.
And it is the reason why. We are a credible partner. We are a really credible partner, and trust. You can trust us, and I believe we know there is the chance. It takes only hours, only days, only months, not permanent. And if we use the chance, we will win. If we lose, we lose the chance. We lose the next generation.
So from the speech we have to move to the structure.
Tak jest. Yes, absolutely.
Dear Majesty, thank you.
Thank you very much
for coming, visiting us, but also finding time to share your viewpoints during
and beauty and heritage of
Yeah.
our beautiful history of Ashanti tribe. Yeah.
Madam Ambassador,
Yes.
thank you for your presence. Thank you for here, permanent presence in Poland.
Thank you.
He's looking after me here.
Yes, we fully understand.
pani idzie. That is your car, sir.
Well done. No, so mun konu zai.